Oh, I'm on. Hello. Sorry. I was ready for three, two, one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Aftershock Epicenter live stream. I'm your host and the communications specialist, even though it doesn't seem like it right now, RuthAnn Thompson. And we have a great show for you today. We have brand new title out as well as some other stuff. Hello, Paul Dunn and Michael Regan. Welcome, welcome. So let's jump right into what we have for the two titles for tomorrow's New Comic Book Day on Wednesday, July 6th. So we have a brand new title from Ed Brisson, who you might remember from Beyond the Breach, as well as Uncanny X-Men and Old Man Logan. And he has returned to Aftershock with this very eerie tale of a telepath prodigy walking that fine line between good and evil. So when he was asked about some of the influences behind it, There's Something Wrong with Patrick Todd, Ed Brisson replies what seemed pretty appropriately, I honestly can't remember. One of those things that's interesting about this is that we're really getting into the consequences of Patrick's decisions here. It's not necessarily about the big city leveling battles, but more about the personal stakes in his life and the lives of his victims. There's a lot of murky gray in this book, and it's not clear between the lines between right and wrong. Michael Reedon and Forrest Bates, yes. So there's something wrong with Patrick Todd. So this follows 15-year-old Patrick Todd, who's just been living on the run, hiding out in seedy motels, living out of his backpack, and making sure that his mom, recently struck down by a mysterious illness of the mind, is well cared for. But doctors cost a lot of money, especially, here. And so Patrick turns to a life of crime. Using some telepathic abilities he's been hiding all his life, he forces the worst of the worst to rob banks, taking the money from them and then making them turn themselves into the police. So it's a very kind of fine line between good and evil, because he's just having the bad guys do what they usually do, but then he's reaping the benefits, and him and his mom. So, but then he's also turning them in, so he's doing a good deed. So I don't know. It's so like he was saying earlier, it's very interesting line between good and evil. And this is going to be, this is illustrated by Gavin Gowdry, who you know from Captain America, the Ghost Army, Going to the Chapel. So there's something wrong with Patrick Todd weaves a web of intrigue, deceit, and hot pursuit as danger closes in from all directions. So definitely make sure to add this to your list to pick up for tomorrow's New Comic Book Day. And next up for tomorrow's New Comic Book Day is Astronaut Down issue 2. So this is from incredible writer James Patrick, who we've worked with when it comes to both Kaiju Score Volume 1 and 2, as well as Campese Dragonism, and artist Rubine, who we also worked with for Searching for Who. So now this interdimensional astronaut, Douglas Spitzer, has overshot his destination, and he is now in a world that is both familiar and different. In his home world, a cellular cancer has destroyed 90% of the planet and the people along with it. But this new parallel world cured it. And while the green sky and clear air is enough to deal with, there's another reason Douglas is hesitant to complete his mission: love. Because if you remember from the first issue, again, no spoilers, all of a sudden you see that there's a separate scene that he's having this lovely dinner with a woman who it seems like he's known for a long time. So no spoilers there. So that's kind of the other world. But meanwhile, Mission Control deals with the fallout from another failed launch and the rapidly encroaching cancer outside, all while trying to aid Douglas, who's the only hope to save our dying world. So make sure to pick this up for tomorrow's New Comic Book Day. And Michael Green says, looking forward to moving from the cliffhanger of issue 1. Yes. It's definitely, I don't want to spoil it because that was quite the page turner and cliffhanger on the end of issue 1 for sure. And the Paul Dunn Show is also looking forward to these. I can't wait for you guys to read them. And then we're going to talk about them next week for the reviews portion. And also happening this week, very, very exciting news. We're going to have another one of our happy hours, and I'm going to be joined by none other than the creator of Maniac of New York and Maniac of New York, The Bronx is Burning, Elliot Kalan. So all of you fans out there of Maniac Harry, make sure to join us this coming Thursday on July 14th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Pour yourself a drink and join me with the creator of this wonderfully terrifying story, and see if there's any spoilers we can get for any upcoming stuff with Elliot Kalan. And of course, we'll have the world famous AfterShock live sale afterwards. So we'll have all of the exclusives that you might not been able to get a hold of when it comes to Maniac Harry and so much more. We also have a ton of amazing comic books on the way. So while you're at your local comic book shop tomorrow, make sure to add these to your pull list. First up is The Vineyard issue 1. So this comes from writer Brian Hawkins and artist Sam Chiavella, who we worked with several times before. And this follows a family who's been worshiping the god Dionysus, and they've been for all these centuries, making these sacrifices to make sure that their vineyard is one of the best. But when the patriarch of this family is killed in an accident, and then the mom has to take over, can she actually go through with these ritual sacrifices and save their vineyard and probably their family? I don't know. I'm very excited about this very whiny title. The Vineyard. So the Vineyard 1, that's going to be, order deadline is going to be this coming Monday on July 11th, and it will be in shops by August 3rd. And then Matt Patterson, is this a one shot? No, actually, The Vineyard is going to be a 5-issue series. So you'll definitely want to sign up for issue 1 so that way you can start this incredibly kind of creepy storyline. And Forrest Bates says, oh, can't wait for Thursday. Neither can I. I'm so excited to talk to Elliot and really pick his brain about how he came up with this world for Maniac Harry and all that fun stuff. It's just going to be so much fun. And last but not least, what you should definitely add to your pull list coming up for the order deadline on this coming Monday, July 11th, is Samurai Doggy issue 1. So this follows in a very different world where our Samurai Doggy's entire family, when he was a kid, was killed in front of him, and now he was left for dead. But this one creature found him, healed him, basically turned him into kind of part cyborg, and now he's after the people who killed his family. So Samurai Doggy issue 1 is very exciting, from writer Chris Tex and artist Santos, who we worked with before several times, and we're so excited to work with him again. So that will also be in shops that'll actually be in shops on July 10th. So make sure you order this, because we're actually thinking this is going to be another one of our big titles. We're very excited about it. And that is not a one shot. That is also going to be a full series as well. And hello, Boise. Welcome, welcome. And for all of those who are AfterShock fans and live in either Indianapolis, Indiana, or Long Island, New York, we are still looking for ambassadors in your area. So please, if you or somebody you know lives in that area and has some free time to visit some comic book shops, make some money, get some free swag, make sure you apply today so we can interview you, train you up, and get you on the road ASAP. And Boise also says, can't wait for Samurai Doggy. Neither can I. So make sure that you add that to your pull list when you visit your local comic book shop tomorrow for New Comic Book Day. And as always, folks, stay safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, keep your distance, and only read dangerously. We'll see you all next week.